Hello everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. This is the PS4 Remaster Edition, with me, Get Daved. We're going to start in one moment, but first preamble. There is a weapon in this game called Excalibur 2, and to get it, you have to get to very near the end of the game in under 12 hours. Hey, let's find out people's motivations. This guy doesn't even have one. That's the point. Anyway, you have to get there in 12 hours, and for those of us not in the early stages of speedrunning, not acquainted with the normal speeding methodologies, not having FAQs, required a ton of resetting. So I played through this game once for enjoyment, and then the completionist in me wanted Excalibur 2, and it kind of soured the whole game for me, because I did so much resetting, so many repetitive things, and at the end, you don't really need it. It's good, but I mean, it's for Steiner, that guy. He's so strong, he doesn't need it. The damage only goes up to 9,999. He can hit it without it. Anyway, and I remember I just have a more conflicted relationship with this one. I don't want to spoil anything. So, we're revisiting this, because like 15 years have passed for me, something like that, because it was right when it came out. And let's see how I feel about it now. I'm actually really excited for it. A lot of people, this is their favorite one, including Hironobu Sakaguchi, my hero. The night was dark and stormy. Also, it looks like this ship might not hold up so well. Don't worry, I'm sure it was just a dream. So, when Final Fantasy 7 and 8 came out, 6 was sort of cyberpunky, but it had some medieval elements, and there was recognizable swords, and it was still a little traditional. Final Fantasy has always, ever since the first one, been a weird, eclectic mix of sci-fi and fantasy. But after 7 was very cyberpunk, steampunk 6, and 8 had some extremely sci-fi elements. People started calling for a little bit more tradition, which leads us to Final Fantasy IX. They made the characters a little bit more SD, as they called it. It was for super deformed, but slightly more chibi is what they would call it now. So the heads are a bit bigger, kind of like what you would see in Final Fantasy VI. It's a story about crystals. The ad campaign was "The Crystal Comes Back." Welcome to the game. And yeah, let's see if I feel any nostalgia. Basic controls. Alright, I can do this. And the menu. Cool. We're back the way it started. Find a candle in the middle of the room. An extremely powerful candle. It's Zidane. Or Zidane. I don't know. It's a soccer player. Hey, man. This is his posse. Cena, Marcus, and Blank. And a tutorial battle. We're gonna start with kind of a little doofy situation. Also, let me check something. Oh boy. Thanks, tutorials. I think I'm just gonna double check. I think you can get something really good in the first battle even. Wow. Mage Masher, yeah, there it is. Enemies can carry up to 4 items, one that's easy to get, and several that aren't. So I'm gonna show one normal attack from Zidane. A lot of the characters have... Do we have the speed version? No. Alright, so about 40 damage, 46, but I mean, we'll call that 40-ish from Zidane. We're gonna be saying his name lots of different ways. Go easy, guys! Wah wah, it was Baku! Don't call me a fool. You're looking a lot better. I think he always opens up with an attack on Cena. I could be just making that up, though. Let's ignore that statement. And let's start the meeting instead. Gotta say, a little bit of... I mean, the backgrounds are a little blurry, but a little bit of upsampling from the PlayStation 4 certainly didn't hurt. That's us. Alright. Which is a beautiful place. We're here to kidnap a princess. This is reminding me a bit of FF8, the briefing from Renoa. We're gonna put on our costumes and perform I Wanna Be Your Canary. I like that it's kind of doofy. Yeah, actually, if you take a look at Marcus, second from the right, almost has a slightly hand-painted quality to it that's working out quite well. And he's the lead. Alright, our hero's got to abduct someone. Oglops only really appear in this game, but they're like gross insects? That's when I kidnap Queen Bran, right? Yeah, right. There we go. Like, the game definitely has a certain charm to it, you know? And I think I took that for granted. And like many people, I took for granted the emotional impact of Sakaguchi's influence on Final Fantasy. The man understood people. Understood people and stories. And if, you know, some of the more recent Final Fantasies, like 14's really good. Even if it's an MMO and you're not into MMOs, it's really good. But if you want to chase the emotions he would create in a game like this, just keep following his other work. The Last Story, Lost Odyssey. Mr. Gucci himself. Do you want to skip the movie? I don't know what movie they mean. Maybe they were talking about the spirits within. This is Vivi. He is lovely and adorable and pretty doofy. You dropped your ticket. I think... Oh. Rat Kid. That's it for today. I do like... This is the first game that's had these little prompts, and I do kind of like them. Adds a little... There we go. With select we can make it appear temporarily. Alright, looks like if we want to go to the castle, we should go to the left. Also, there's a sign pointing to a tavern. Call me unscrupulous, but let's check it out. Oh, the last time we'll be so busy. Explain. It's a little ominous. Whoops. Hello, lovely. Hey, Maggie. Also, you can hear the themes, like the musical themes of the game in lots of different places. Hey, I found 27 bucks. Alright, no going upstairs. Unfortunately, you have to do a lot of, oops, sorry, Maggie. Uh-oh. We may die here. You have to do a lot of rubbing up against every corner to find all the items, including some of the best equipment in the game, and there's no real visual indicators. Nowadays in games, they would put a little sparkle. But back then, you just had to rough it. Hello, Doug. Probably Canadian. Alright, they started us off with some Phoenix Downs at least. This game also had the weird precedent where... Anything in this corner? No, just Doug. Using a tent in battle, if you use it on an enemy, you can give them a bajillion status elements. It's pretty weird. I'm not sure how that works. Alright, head to the ticket booth. You got it. Anyway, I imagine they just hurl the tent. Are you a dog? Uh-oh. Wah-wah. We have a fake ticket to the show. He gave me some cards for their card game, which we will not be playing except the one time it forces us. Talk to Alleyway Jack. Well, we can't go see the play. Unfortunately, that's the only thing the plot's directing us towards. Yeah, they seem nice. Okay, I talked to you twice. Ah, synthesis is in this game. Basically, you can combine two items to make a new item. Sounds like very exclusive stuff. Guess that means I can't buy stuff. Wish I had a little more money. That's probably a side quest to find them. Alright, sounds like that's not us. I believe this is an inn? Quite unfortunate. We've got a frog or a fish person there. Maybe both. Yeah. Oh, Alexandria's a tough place. No vacancies today. Well, I don't know what's back there, but we can't, oh, you can push your way through. Alright. charming little inn. Don't worry, we'll get the ball rolling. This one takes a little bit for the plot to get going. And by a little bit, I mean we're halfway there. Basically, nothing happens till the show begins. This is a mini game, by the way. Good start. Come play with us again. You have to do a lot. Well, I really don't think hammering a hanging sign's the way to go. He's the sign maker, he knows best. Yeah, I'm the klutz. At 240i, that hammer was totally hitting the right spot. A ladder just sitting there. No. Alright, fine, we have to say yes to advance the plot. And you know what? His name is Puck. Whoops. Nice. Proletariat Patrons Movement. Oh, I'm all about it. But we'll need a ladder. $3. That is not lots. Eye drops, okay. It'll be convenient if Vivi gets blinded and we... I guess we haven't named him yet. We opt to do anything but attack with magic with him. He looks a little bit like the Black Mage from Final Fantasy I, and for good reason. Ooh. Ball's treasure, the eye. Oh, I got all three of them. Well, should we go taunt him? I feel like I should go taunt him. Also, we might need to talk to Rat Kid again, and maybe that can happen in the hallway, or this alleyway, pardon me. You can see the giant crystal outside Alexandria there. And what a lovely town. I thought Hipal was up there. Alright, I went looking for Hipal. He's not there, man. He fled the coop. Alright, I'll be your slave. Alright, we'll keep lookout. You didn't tell me what those are. Well, I guess keep lookout. Are you Alleyway Jack? No. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't make me play cards. Alright, well, let's get this over with. We will not. We will have no part in this madness. Alright, well, we got to know Alleyway Jack. So, Triple Triad was the card game in Final Fantasy VIII, because FF7 had a whole bunch of different mini-games. They were fun. FF8 was like, we're gonna do a ton of emphasis on one card game. It was fun too. Some people, struggling with that one. Some people like... Yeah, the screen's just... the orientation's off. Well, we can play with D-pad instead of analog, I guess. Tetramaster's just terrible. Alright. Oh, Mog. I like the cartoony sound effects, though. So this is how I got Moogles in this game. I enjoy it. No save points. Moogles. He's just gonna one-hand it, by the way. Rat Kid's pretty tough. Oh yeah, Stiltskin's a Moogle they don't really explain a lot about. He's going on a journey, though. So, every one of the Moogles, that's a save point. And non-Moogles, that's our save points. They have names. And they'll give you missions like, alright, go find Kumamo. And I'm gonna give you a Carabinet to give to Koopap. And then you gotta go talk to Koopo, and they'll send you all over. That's what this Mognet stuff is. There you go. So you can be a courier. To Monty, alright. You're the only Moogle we know right now, so... He's writing it down in the Great Book of Saving. Alright, let's roll. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick with the D-pad here. Now, I believe I wanted to be somebody's canary. Right now, I'm just someone's slave. Significant downgrade. Pretend you're on the ground. It's not terrible advice. Yeah, we don't want to miss the trailers. Alright, go get him, Vivi. Ah! I guess it fell. Definitely don't worry about the next one. Alright, it's Vivi. Because it's sacrilege to rename characters. Yeah, well, so is Rat Kid. Please? Maybe I can go around. Wait. No, they locked me off. Okay. Well, $92. It's a little bit better. Yeah, looks like I don't have sufficient wisdom to, Well, here we go. And just money. Alright, well, we're doing a good job being thorough in our exploration, at least. I actually probably have already missed many valuable items. Alright. Let's get this show going. But one more chimney to check. That was really good planning, actually. All of this to get the ladder over here. It's weird that they put that scaffolding right there. Yeah, looks like they're doing some work. Either way, I have some concerns about the security at this place. If I met the person in charge of it, I would have some stern words. Alright, so this is... like, that's the airship Prima Vista, which is Tantalus's airship that's docked. I like his stiff arm clap. Meet Queen Bran! Remember what Baku said about her? Yeah, she does not disappoint. Well, Steiner worried because she looks sad. Yay! Alright, the show begins. A metaphor for the video game beginning. Dun, 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 dun. It's like a little flip on Wagner. No. Alright, I foolishly pressed a button. Back in the day, you would have to open the PlayStation, like, CD deck and then close it again, and that would skip a cutscene. Princess Cornelia is torn from her lover Marcus. This is a very thin allegory for what's happening in the game every time, just so you know. The game mirrors I Want to Be Your Canary. Oh, I acknowledge the rooftop viewers. And it's like a hokey Shakespearean tragedy. I think those are part of their stage effects. We're two good buddies. That text is auto-advancing to the music. There we go. So, it's a cute little thing where they do a stage fight. So you can do some effects. You can also just wail on them. Also, enjoy the music, you won't hear it much. Yeah, Cena's terrible. As soon as we get an opportunity to open a menu, we can put the Mage Masher on Zidane, so... Let me? Yeah, it's gonna move him to the back row, I think. Yeah. Not what we're going for. In some Final Fantasy games, you can switch weapons in combat. Usually it's tied to whether or not they need to render a different object. We've bested him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We may have to duel with our friend. Duel. We've got ourselves a rooftop duel. Alright, now I'm gonna be getting a terrible score because I have some input lag. We'll see how it goes. Come on, people came to see Circle. Yeah! There we go. Did we impress the queen? That's what matters. There we go. No, I'm happy with that. So I think you can get 1,000 if you get 100, and it is possible. But quite difficult. Alright, so now we've snuck into the castle and have beaten up some guards. It is too big. Oh, life's the worst. Alright, blank. There's an oglop. Blank is competent, don't worry. Alright, welcome to the castle, and we'll go exploring next time. And the ball should get rolling then. I'll see you there, folks.